Hello everybody, it's David here, Ireland Virtual Tours, and on today's video we're going to show you what we are doing now. We do live tours. Yes, you can get in contact with me and book small groups and book your business colleagues and your business teams in on a great live and interactive virtual tour. But what we're doing now is I am going to show you different places for people to add to their itineraries when they are visiting Ireland. Basically, it's an itinerary help video season or sessions maybe. You know, it's not going to be a very serious one. Like, I have my cup of tea here. I'm going to have my cup of tea while having a chat with you, and basically have a chat with you, you know, and not be going shouting down a microphone at people and telling them what to do. But so as we're not going to keep it, we've been gone a minute already. You know, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't want to be taking up your time. But Kilkenny City, yes. Kilkenny City was basically started in the 6th century, and it was an ecclesiastical centre. All right, so in the 6th century. Later on in the 9th century, there was monks at St. Canice's Cathedral, because this is the first place we're going to visit, because the evidence is here in the High Tower, as they call it nowadays, right? And that's St. Canice's Cathedral. Now, St. Canice's Cathedral was built, in the about 1207, I think it opened up, right? So it would have started probably to be built in the late 12th century, and early 13th century it actually opened. It's definitely worth a visit. The admission tickets are reasonable. What I will be doing, maybe at the very end, I will add in the price list on the comment section, or not the comment section below, on the information or description section of the video. So yeah, it's a great place to start. The great thing about Kilkenny is that you can get your hotel and you can walk. You can actually walk from different areas from your hotel and start off in St. Canice's and then do the medieval mile, what you can do very, very easily, right? And the next place would be to Roth House. Now, Roth House is pretty interesting. It's a 16th century merchant's house, and it's probably worth an old tour of the house. It's fairly genuine, very interesting, and you learn an awful lot. And then on the way over, you'll pass you'll be outside the district court, but don't end up in it. If you get drunk and disorderly, you might end up in it. But what I would say to do is visit the Smithwick's experience. Now, Smithwick's experience is pretty cool, because Smithwick's is a beer, and it was actually brewed before Guinness's. It was started, they say, in about 1710, whereas Guinness's was 1759. So 49 years before Arthur Guinness got Guinness going, Smithwick's were brewing their brew down here. It's what they call an ale, and it's a red beer, basically. And it's a nice one. It gives me a bit of heartburn every now and then, but a good one. Also, you might see in different parts of the world, there's a new beer called Kilkenny. Well, we call it a new beer. Not a lot of people wouldn't anymore, but us people that grew up with Guinness would call it a new beer. And it is called Kilkenny itself, and it actually does have a little head like the Guinness as well. It's a nice drink. It's based on the ale again. Definitely worth a while, and it's across the road from Roth House, so it's very, very handy. Starting in the cathedral, walking up the street. St. Mary's Medieval Mile, it's all there. There's the cathedral there as well, St. Mary's Cathedral, and down to the Black Abbey before actually St. Mary's Cathedral is over here, whereas the museum is over here. The Black Abbey is worth a visit as well. So if you come down from St. Canice's, come down this way and maybe around to the Black Abbey, worth an old visit. And then St. Mary's Cathedral. This is the more modern cathedral of the town, and it is in fact a Catholic cathedral. And then you move on down back to Roth House, and then have a few beers here at Guinness, or Guinness says me, No, Smithwick's. You have to, and it's spelled Smithwicks. Some people, when I was on tour, when I used to do the coach tours, they'd call it Smithwick's, and I'd be there. No, it's actually Smithwick's. Everybody, it's Smithwick's. Oh, right. It was crack. It was called crack. That's what we had all the time. I know it's spelled Craic, and that is the Irish word for fun and enjoyment. So there's another you'd get a nice lunch on the way, maybe in the main street, or maybe over the river to Langton's or something like that. It's a lovely place. But finish up in the town or the city at the castle, Kilkenny Castle. Now it's a fine establishment. Finished in about I think it was the early 13th century. Again, yeah, but it was built by the Normans. You see, the Normans came into Ireland in about 1716 or 1169. What am I saying? 1169 down in Baginbun Beach, down in the county Wexford, which was south east of here, of Kilkenny, and basically they stayed there for a couple of years, and then they started pushing into Ireland. Originally they came in as an ally to an Irish chieftain in the province of Leinster, which is on the east and southeast coast, goes up to Dublin and above Dublin as well. And they decided to stay, and they went and took over Ireland completely. And here's a question for everybody. How many castles are there in Ireland? Don't Google it. Please don't Google it. Don't Google it. Now, these are ruined castles and castles that are lived in and castles like this as well. Now, they're not all this big, but this one, I just want to go down to it and show you what it's like down here. It is absolutely fantastic, and it's definitely well worth a visit. So that's down to the main town, and you can see the cathedral over there at the end of it. But here we go. It's a massive place. Look at that. Fabulous. Really is. Fabulous place. And definitely worth the visit. And you walk in there and keep left. I'll just go back here for a second. And what we'll do is we'll show you the way to go in and get yourself booked in. Now there's the main gate that we've just come in. Okay, there's the main gate. Yeah, and then you come over here, keep left into that door that lady is going into, and the reception area is there, and then the tour starts down here. You sort of join the group here, and then off you go. And the guides down here are very good. Well, the guides all over Ireland are very good. We have a bit of fun, we have a bit of a laugh, and we get the point over, and not the pint. The point, you know, that's the history and all. But definitely worth an old visit here. Now, before we finish, I just want to tell you a little bit about the outskirts. So, about 10 minutes drive away, we want you to go to Kells Priory. Kells Priory is quite an incredible place, and this is it here. And you park down here off the road. You just put into your GPS. Most cars now have GPS in them, and I would definitely recommend that you do use the GPS in the car and your phone as well. So you park here. Now, it is not an easy place to get. Like if you're infirm, do not attempt to come here. Okay? That's it. End of story. Do not attempt. There is a bit of walking involved through a turnstile there, and you walk through a field. It's a nice walk. It's really, it's just great. Really is nice. Fresh walk, out in the lovely weather, and you name it. It's a lovely place, and it's called Kells Priory, by the way. Kells Priory. It's a massive place, a huge place, and definitely worth a visit and a walk through. There's the track. You walk across, and it's really big. It's got a complete wall around it. We'll just nip into the center of it and just show you what it's like. It's an amazing feeling walking in through this with all these big walls. Look at that, fabulous. and it was a priory, you know. Don't forget the monks in Ireland were nearly all knights anyway, you know. But yeah, quite incredible. Quite an incredible place, and that's one of the places. Now, the other place that I think definitely you should visit while here in this area is down at the other side of the motorway, and it's a place called Jerpoint Abbey, just outside Thomastown. And Jerpoint Abbey goes way back again, and it's well worth a visit. It's a 12th century monastic settlement, right? And it is very, very interesting. It's like an awful lot of these places, they're renovating them, putting them sort of back together so as people can walk around them easier. So there's someone's house there, and it's right behind their house in the garden. Like, it's really cool. It's a really, really nice place. Definitely worth a visit. And whilst you are there, now I'm talking to the people that have that are able to go and do a bit of a hike, right? Because this is Jerpoint. Now, this whole area back in the Norman days would have been like a mini city. Got to picture it as a mini city, okay? And this is one of the church yards or graveyards there as well. It's a church there, and when you go down to it, it's pretty interesting, right? Because there is a very, very famous person. Now, I'll hopefully do a video on this at some stage and put it for over 14s or over 12s, because it's a very, very interesting thing here. And if you have any children under 10, we'll say, who believe in Christmas, well, everyone believes in Christmas. We all do. But I don't want to ruin it on everybody or on anybody that you might get questions. So what I would do is ask your children to go away right now, because I'm going to show you a very interesting place at this churchyard. And it is a very interesting grave. And this is the grave, they say, that St. Nicholas, well, at least a part of St. Nicholas is buried here in Ireland. And we all know who St. Nicholas is. I believe he was born in Turkey, and back in in that time it wasn't Turkey, as we probably all know, and he fought during the Crusades, and he was unfortunately, well, I don't know whether he was killed or whether he died, but anyway, a part of him is here. He was brought back to South Italy. And then part of him was taken by one of the Irish Crusaders, Irish Norman Crusaders, and brought back and interred here. Part of him was. So I hope that it's well worth a visit, right? And I hope it didn't ruin anybody's Christmas. Yeah, so you can leave your car here at Jerpoint Abbey and just maybe walk across, or if I don't know. Maybe see if you could get into this farm. This is a farm here, and see if they wouldn't mind you parking or something like that there and walking over. Again, you will be walking through a field. You know, it's good. It'll keep you healthy and keep you walking and keep you fit, as the fella says. This image was taken in the winter time, when you can see the local river was in flood as well. So, lads, we've been going 13 minutes. I didn't mean to stay this long, but I will definitely say to you, pop into Kilkenny, have a look at those places. Hotels available there, B&Bs, yeah, it's all fairly decent, and the people of Kilkenny are very, very nice people. I'm sure they will all welcome you when they see you. So for now, it's David here, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe, because over the coming period there will be more videos added. I will be adding different videos on different places, and also we will be going more in depth into some of the places that we've already visited, okay, so you can learn a little bit more about them. So take care, get yourself a Guinness or a Smithwick's even, and try a Smithwick's. Anybody there might like a Smithwick's, and yeah, be very good and enjoy. Life is there to be enjoyed. take care and all the best to you. My tea is getting cold here. I'm going to finish it off, and be safe, everybody. Take care.